Hi guys, welcome to Hatsheput Economics. I'm trying to get these videos out because I'm going to have a busy week coming up with traveling for work. So my name's Connie, and if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe right now. If you haven't done so, thank you. So this page is all about the economic empowerment and financial freedom of women of color. So this is a serious page, okay? So we're gonna make money here. So what am I talking about? What's happening now? I'm trying to think, what are we talking about with money today? All right. I'm trying to remember why. I'm just playing with you guys. So the reason why I made this page is because I'm really excited to get us to where we need to be economically. A lot of people hear the word financial freedom and they're like, what is that? Or economic empowerment. They think it just sounds like, goody two shoe words. It's actually not. And women of color, we stand to do a lot. We are becoming entrepreneurs faster than any other group in America. We're up by almost 300%, over 300% in terms of who are owning, all the industries. So when I talk about financial freedom, open up your mind, explore. If you want to own a business, look about it. One of the most lucrative businesses you can get into is wine and liquors. And I don't know how your state is, but look about it. See how much it costs to open that if you'll be interested. If you're opening a nail salon, that's something I want to do. I pay so much money for my nails. One of my friends, she went and she got her nail tech license, and now she is a travel nail tech. She does spas and beauty parties for very wealthy people, and she makes over six figures, and I am very jealous of her because she barely works and she makes enough money to support her family. So there are things out there. You got to find the niche. You got to know the demographics of the area, because not everything's going to work for everybody, because it depends on where you are demographically. So if you're next to a big city like Manhattan where people like to spend money and indulge because they have that lifestyle, that's great. So just know where you are as well when you're trying to leverage what type of business you're going to do. I'm very big on real estate. I talked about real estate in my other videos. That's something that's universal no matter where you are in the planet. Real estate is a concrete way to grow real concrete wealth and pass it down generationally. So it's a big form of financial freedom. So I'm really big on that. I also want to talk about owning stuff. This is where it gets kind of gray. I'm not really big on, unless you can pay in full. People say, Connie, you need a car. If you need a car, get a moderate car. You don't got to get a hoopty. But when you're driving around with a BMW that you have to pay for piece by piece, and it's not an investment. The minute you drive that car off the lot, it depreciates. So I'm not really big on black women buying fancy smancy cars unless you have that car paid in full and it's a lux and you can afford it, which most people don't. That's another way to make the banking system rich, is by you taking out all these frivolous loans. If you're going to take out a loan, it should be an investment, something that can be returned and show a profit. So that's what I'm talking about with, being careful and being savvy. Take out a loan and open up a nail salon. Take out that car loan, but scratch out the word car loan and open up, a parking garage. There's other ways to invest and make money. It's not complicated, but you just have to be able to have your priorities in order. So that's what I want to talk about too as well, making sure your priority is money. And even if you don't have an idea, even if nothing's biting you, if you stay on a path where you are focused on financial freedom, you will get there. If you keep thinking about how can I make money, how can I be successful, and you are consistent, eventually you're going to bump head into a profitable idea. The next thing I want to talk about to you is tech. Good, I'm making good time on this video. Tech is the most lucrative industry in the history of mankind, and there are almost no black females in it. I want to say it again. When I mean lucrative, the other day I posted on my LinkedIn about 4 tech companies: Apple, Bitcoin, Amazon, and Alphabet. I don't even know what Alphabet is. Those 4 companies were equal to over $3 trillion in worth. And Apple is about to become the first company to be worth $1 trillion. That is ridiculous. And it's even more ridiculous when you look to see there are no people of color in tech. The government's actually doing a review on the EEOC. They don't want to hire people of color. So what do, black people? You make your own. And black women, every black woman watching this video, you can do tech. And the reason why I'm saying that is you don't even have to get into the technical part. You can make an app idea. Me, Connie Walker, I came up with 2 app ideas that I'm actually, as I'm talking to you, marketing. I'm going to actually make a video for my two tech ideas to promote it. And I have two Facebook pages, and I'm actually in the works of talking to several businesses that want to invest in it because I don't want to sell it. The biggest opportunity for me is finding someone to invest in it, create the app and market it and launch it, because most people, my idea seems good, they just want to buy it from me and actually write me out of it. So I'm not trying to make that mistake the person did on Facebook. But so you're saying, Connie, what's a tech idea? So have you used Uber? The idea of having an app for taxis, that's a tech idea. Have you ever used, what's some apps out there? Amazon app, even that's an app. What? Let me see what else. I'm trying to think of apps that I love. Yelp app, that's an app. The idea of having restaurants connected, that's an app. If you use anything with Eats, those Grubhub, that's an app. Meaning that someone came up with the idea to have all these restaurants connected, and the restaurants probably pay a small fee to the app to be connected to customers. When Uber first came out, I read the story about Uber, and the guy got turned down hundreds of times. You know what they told him? Who the hell is going to download an app to catch a taxi when you could put your damn hand up? Do you see why I say do your ideas? They told him that no one's going to take the time to download an app and wait for a taxi. What? That is like, Uber's addictive now. Like, they have so much competition. I actually like Lyft better because Lyft is a little bit cheaper. Uber has gotten luxurious. And if you want to swag, you can use Uber. But if I'm just going to the freaking grocery store, I don't need a Suburban to take me to the grocery store. So Black women, don't be scared of tech. I think we are the original tech geniuses because we try to do so much with so little that we have so much ideas. So I have several major tech ideas. One thing I will say, protect your ideas. It's actually a good idea to make a Facebook page because it shows the date, the stamp. And the more people that like your page, it's more evidence that this is your idea. Be sure to get everything notarized. And if you can afford to do so, have your work signed or contracted with a lawyer, just for shits and giggles. But now in this day and age, it's really hard to protect an idea, but you can show ownership much easier. When you create a document on Microsoft, it stamps the date and time. When you make something on Facebook, it actually stamps the date and time. Screenshot that. I always get my Facebook and I screenshot when I made a page or an idea, and you can keep that for yourself and actually screenshot the coordinates so you can see. So it's really hard now for people to do that because there's just so much technology. When you take a picture, all the coordinates are there for where the picture was taken. So it's really hard, but get into tech, Black women. There's an app that is called Brush It, where people come to your house and brush your hair. There's an app for makeup application where makeup artists can go and join it, and for a special money they can go. There is why can't you make that money? Let me tell you about WhatsApp, which is the most simplest idea. WhatsApp was made by a guy, two guys, but the primary owner, he was unemployed for 16 months. He was unemployed for, I'm going to say it again, he was unemployed for 16 months. He had no job for 16 months. Do you know why my face looks crazy? Because he made $22 billion selling his app idea. $22 billion. As much as we Black women love to gossip, you're trying to tell me we couldn't come with the platform to have an interactive app where you can talk to each other in video and just text each other? That shit's like fucking AOL Messenger, but it's painted green. Why can't you do that? The maker of Snapchat that all of us Black women love to use with the dog ears and the kitty stuff and it's cute, that was sold for $24 billion. And guess what? The guy got turned down from Facebook and he got turned down from Twitter with the idea. They didn't like his idea. So he actually found somebody to make the app for it and launched it. And it was doing phenomenal, Snapchat, to the point where they came back to him and said, oh, we'd like to buy it. Because Facebook wants a monopoly. They want to own everything. So, that's just Facebook. I don't blame them. Go Facebook, go. So anyway, Facebook was like, yeah, we'll come back. But think about it. If they would have hired him as an employee, they would have owned that idea. Like most companies have a contract or stipulations where anything you think about, I forgot the correct name for it, where it comes up during your tenure, they own it. They don't got to pay you for it. So now they have to pay him tens of billions. So black women, don't be scared of tech. If you have an idea for an app, write it down, do a business plan for it, be serious, and promote it, market it, and see if you could get in contact with someone. But protect your idea, have it notarized. If it's something that's truly unique and it's rare that this happens, extremely rare, but get it patented. And it's going to be hard because patents are like 1 in a million. But don't be scared of your idea. If somebody came to me and told me Snapchat would be sold for billions, I don't see even now, I don't have a Snapchat. I've never been on it. I don't see the point of it, of me having dog ears and a rabbit nose. But now, just because I don't care, it's worth billions. So get into tech. Think big. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm going to do 2 videos on my own tech idea. Okay? Have a great night, guys.